Okay, so this is going to be really quick, hopefully. I'm going to do my best to explain this quickly and thoroughly. Now, what I see here is that I have an isosceles triangle right here, the outline. I know this because these sides are equal, which means that this angle being 50 and this angle are equal. So that's also going to be 50. And I know that this angle, x plus 50 plus 50, is going to equal 180. So I say x plus 50 equals 180. X plus 100 equals 180. Subtract 100 from both sides and get x equals 80 degrees. Then up here, this triangle is also isosceles because this side is equal to this side. So basically, if this angle is y, so is this. And then we have the top angle being 100. So I say that y plus 100 equals 180, which makes it 2 y's right there, plus 100 equals 180. Subtract 100. You get 2y equals 80. Divide by 2, and you get y equals 40 degrees. Number 6. What I know is that this angle being 110 and this angle right here have to add up to be 180. So right away I'm just going to solve for that. And what I also realize is that if this is an isosceles triangle, these sides being equal, that means that this angle and this angle are equal. So if this is angle y, then this is also angle y. So I know that 110 plus y equals 180. Subtract 110 from both sides, and you get y equals 70. So I get 70 in this corner, 70 in this corner, and then I have x left over because I know 70 plus 70 plus x equals 180. 140, put those together, plus x equals 180. Subtract 140, x equals 40. Number 7, I know that the whole thing is an isosceles triangle. And I also know that if this angle is equal to this angle, that means that this line right here is the angle bisector. I know that the angle bisector of an isosceles triangle is also the perpendicular bisector of the opposite line. So basically it's perpendicular to this line and it bisects it, meaning that this section is going to be equal to this section. So I have 90-degree angle right there, 90-degree angle right there. And if this section is 4, then this is also 4. So right away that's easy. Y equals 4. Then individually I have, well, I can figure out what x is because I know that I have 52 and 90. So I just say 52 plus 90 plus x equals 180. 52 and 90 is 142 plus x equals 180. Subtract 142 from both sides. And you get x equals 38. Moving on, find each value. If the measure of L is 58, then the measure of LKJ. So for number 10, I'm going to redraw this a little bit here. L would be right here, so that's 58, meaning that if this side is equal to this side, then this is also 58. So I say this K, if this is K, so I will put an X up in there because that's unknown. 58 plus 58 plus X equals 180. 58 and 58 is 116 plus X equals 180. And then subtract 116 from both sides, and x equals 64. JL equals 5, ML, so JL is the whole thing. ML is going to be half, so that's 2.5. Easy, because the angle bisector of an isosceles triangle is the perpendicular bisector of this opposite side. JKM is 48, so JKM is 48. I'm going to redraw this for number 12, so I have more room to write inside. JKM is 48. Angle J. Okay, well, if I know that this angle is equal to this angle, this is the angle bisector, which makes this the perpendicular bisector because this is a isosceles triangle. So 48, 90, and we'll just call this x. So I say 48 plus 90 plus x equals 180. 48 plus 90, 138 plus x equals 180. Subtract 42. And then I'm going to redraw this again for this 55 JKM. And this can actually be, this is very similar to what we just did, except that this time, instead of having 48 right there, we know this is 55. We still know this is 90, so I'm just going to use the same drawing from 12 to say that 55 plus 90 plus, we'll say this is the unknown x, equals 180. 55 and 90 is 145 plus x equals 180. Subtract 145 from both sides and you get x equals 35. And that is it for that page.